I did not really want to talk about this, about the people in the war, especially the aggressor of the war, because of the karma involved, which is definitely not good for me. But I cannot tell my heart not to. You see, this is for the people who love Mr. Prigozhin, if I pronounce the name correctly, the Wagner chief of mercenaries for the war in Ukraine. You see, I feel sorry for him, for his soul, because he wasn't really a bad person. He doesn't have a truly bad heart. I want to tell you something. You, the relatives, friends, fans, and supporters of Mr. Prigozhin, listen well. In the world after our world, after you die, anyone dies, mostly anyone, even the worst criminals, do have some justice, measure out for them. Just say for Mr. Prigozhin, because there's a little spark of good in him. So he will have 49 days after his death to be put in a special unit. While still on earth, he did some quiet charity and some other good deeds.
Много не бухай, наркотики не употребляй, баб не насилуй, да? Не бедокурим, значит, и ни граб, ни воруй. Давайте прекратим эти бесконечные истории о том, какие они, обосранные трусы, как они все разбегаются. Они не разбегаются, они воюют, они стоят насмерть там, где это нужно стоять, и ведут себя абсолютно достойно. Война была нужна не для того, чтобы вернуть в наше лоно российских граждан, и не для того, чтобы демилитаризировать и денацифицировать Украину.
И нашим решением развернуться были два важнейших фактора. Первый фактор – это то, что мы не хотели пролить русскую кровь. Второй фактор – мы шли для демонстрации своего протеста, а не для свержения власти в стране.
It's not freedom and the lovely mansion or paradise. Is in hell still, but he's not punished or judged yet. Mainly because there are many people who are waiting trial for different reasons. So he is still in the state of so-called limbo, waiting for trial. He still has 43 more days until he really gets the verdict from the court in the netherworld. 49 days is for any complaint, any appeal, or any prayers for that particular person who just left the physical world. Any person has 49 days of chances to better her lot. 49 days is only for those who have no merit or are deemed to be fit in hell. The people with great merit, virtuous lifestyle, while they were still living, or they have a master, will go to heaven. Those who have a master, the master will come and get them at the time of their departure. If you have a master, then he will come to get you at the time of departure, and you will go with him to whatever level you earn on earth. And of course, it depends on what level your master has attained. You should find a master. Please check out if they are worthy of your trust first. In India, it's tradition that you should have a master. Anyone who doesn't have a master, other people tend to look down upon them. The master is one who has enough power to liberate you from the circle of life and death forever, and gives you the proof of their power at the time of acceptance. So you study well before you pick out one for yourself. My best of luck wishes to all of you for your peace happiness and liberation. May God bless you so. Now, if all of you really like him, love him, or feel sorry for him, please pray for him.
Who knew Wagner mercenaries had a heart? But the death of Yevgeny Prigozhin and his comrade Dmitry Utkin has cut them deep. They laid red carnations outside the Wagner headquarters in St. Petersburg, where Prigozhin grew up.
It feels like losing a father. He was everything to us. We were always waiting for a word from him. Our Uncle Zhenya.
Within 49 days, if you find good people, or you find goodness and love in your heart to pray for anybody who you know, that person will be helped. Maybe not a lot because of his bad karma, but it helps somehow. Well, you can try and hope with God's grace, who knows, at least he will not be punished so severely. If he will be punished by the verdict, then he will be chased day and night, every nanosecond of his life in hell by people who shoot him, who stab him, who cut his limbs and all that, everywhere he goes. He doesn't have to be in one place. He can run forever, but he can never hide. And people whom he has been involved in killing, maiming, or hurting in any way will have the right to chase him and punish him forever like that. I did not want to talk about this, but I toss and turn and I don't have the heart to just keep quiet. So please, do what you can to pray for him, help him. Put some of his possessions, or all of his possessions, into charitable work to help others, especially the victims of the war. Then maybe that will balance out a little bit of what he has done. Nothing can bring him back. Nothing. So please, whoever is related to him or likes him, loves him, you all together, find some way to find some virtuous priests or monks or nuns to pray for him. For all these 43 days that are left, that will elevate his status and lessen his suffering in hell. Now we have less and less already, but still there are some powerful enemies of heavens and of the people here on the planet, is still existing in human form. That is a big hurdle for any of us who want to create peace and a vegan paradise on the planet. To help us to live in harmony, happiness, guilt-free, happy conscience, and contented lives with everything we need that God has provided since time that we know. This is also a big hurdle for me and my peace troops. I have many peace troops, not just one. One of them is executed by some of my senior disciples, and many more are in different categories and different functions, either created or already existing. It's a big hurdle for me that humans have not cooperated in creating a vegan paradise world for all to live in. The killing karma of animal people, millions even every hour, is a big obstacle for me and my peace troops. But what more can I do? I keep telling everyone. Doesn't look like many listen. I'm very sad, very sad. I did not want to interfere anymore. But my heart just cannot bear it. I just don't have the heart to ignore your plight and the plight of the suffering in an agonizing situation like the animal people and the forest trees. Some are so ancient and so beneficial to our world and are still being killed, cut down, murdered, or tortured every day. All of the beings on this planet. It's like cutting my heart. I'm just doing my best and praying for all of you that you will wake up and trying to eliminate as many demons as possible by making peace with them if they do want, or like defeat them or corner them somewhere. Still, the karma of humans is the biggest ever hurdle in my work. Although I have the support of all heavens, saints and sages, and all the spiritual and vegan people, the karma of humans has accumulated from so long we cannot remember. And it is a big mountain to climb. I just hope that you really realize that saving the animal people from death and agonizing torture daily is to save your soul and your relatives, your friends, and all your loved ones. I just hope that somehow God will grace you to realize that, and you should stop eating that bloody flesh of another living being. You cannot take a life to keep your life. As you sow, so shall you reap. Even if you have had enough merits from past lives for doing some charitable work, the debt, the blood debt, you still must pay. Maybe less or more according to your merit as well, of course. But pay you must, either now or in the hereafter life. Nothing escapes from the justice of the universe, of the lower universe. Only if you can lift yourself up above the lower universe, like the disciples of masters in the past and present, then you will be free. After you leave this world, you will be free forever. Otherwise, you have to come back again to pay for it, or you have to pay in more agonizing ways in hell, by being stabbed, being cut, being chopped, tongues or fingers all over, everywhere, every minute or second of your life, until you pay all the debt, and God knows when. Depends on how many animal people you have to kill to eat. That's how long you will be punished. But the interest rate is very high. It's not just like you kill 100 animal people, then you just pay for that. Oh, that's not enough. The system of the illusion is very harsh, very cruel. Crueler than the way you're cruel to the animal people on this planet, to eat their flesh, to kill them in an agonizing way and heartless way. Just because you buy that piece of clean-cut animal people meat in the supermarket, you don't see the connection between that and the living, breathing, walking, loving beings as a cow, a pig, chicken, turkey, rabbit, person, etc. I don't know if I have any more tears to cry for you and other beings on this planet. Sometimes I just wish to go so I don't have to witness it anymore. But I don't have the heart to do that, so I still continue to stay here trying to help you. Each one of you is very dear to me. Each one of you, if you fall in hell in agony, it agonizes my heart also. Because I'm with you. I'm inside you as well. That's the way I feel. That's the way my status is. You see, there is leniency in life. You can extend your life and minimize suffering by elements or illnesses and misfortune if you are vegan and do good, of course. Yes. If you are vegan, it's already good for you. There's also a leniency in hell. If you do good deeds while on earth, then your punishment will be less or zero accordingly. When you are in hell or in front of any judgment court, if they ask you if you want to enjoy your good deeds reward first or want to have punishment for your misdeeds first, for your bad deeds first, then you say, please, I would like to enjoy my reward for my good deeds first. Then if you're free from that court to go enjoy your reward for good deeds, so that you can be reborn again as human in a more favorable situation to continue to do good deeds. For example, or you might be able to go to heaven, some lower heavens, or higher heavens accordingly. Mostly lower heavens, because the people who are virtuous or who practice spiritually will go direct to higher heavens. And if they have a master, then the master will come personally, bring them back home to a higher dimension in the universe, or to their own, world that they have created, or their masters have created. Now, before you go and enjoy the reward of your good deeds, on your journey to enjoy that, you should pray fervently so that you meet a wise guide on the spiritual path, or wise, enlightened, virtuous master, so that you can meet them in your next existence. Then you will continue to be guided, you continue to have good teaching, then that master or the wise guide will continue to lift you upward in your spiritual journey, so that you will never have to go back to hell to even receive any punishment anymore. Just go up and up to a higher dimension. Please remember that. After you die, if you see any court for your judgment, please remember, do some good things now and pray that your afterlife will be better than even this life, whatever your life now is. So that even if you are not all that good, or even you do some bad things out of ignorance, you still have these 49 days to repent. Promise to U-turn, or pray for yourself, or ask people, your friends, your relatives, your loved ones to pray for you. You see, if you do good deeds, the people who receive your good deeds will pray for you. Their souls will know when you left the world, and they pray for you. If you don't eat any meat, the animal people all will pray for you. That's why you have a lot of advantages. And then your soul will be rescued one way or another. That is the real benefit of being vegan and doing good deeds. And if you try to make peace in any way, of course, then the people who receive the benefit of peace, their souls will know, their souls will pray for you as well. So be vegan, make peace, do good deeds for your own sake. May God guide you, may God bless you, may God be lenient to your soul. Amen. Please don't let the dead people of Russia, of Ukraine, die for nothing. Try in different way to end it, please, all the leaders of the world. I trust you. And also make the world become a vegan world. that would save all of us from the horrible death that we don't deserve. God gives us so many things, day and night, spring, summer, fall, winter, everything He gives all the time. We have more than enough to live in this world, on this planet, happily, peacefully together. Why does there have to be war? Why not speak? We have human language now. We are not in the Stone Age anymore. It's the 21st century, for God's sake. All of you are educated and taught in school how to behave as a human, how to appreciate all the knowledge that you learn and use it to invent more and more beautiful things to live a comfortable life. And the church, God, the Bibles of all different religions teach you to be compassionate, peaceful, loving, and kind toward each other. Why have you wasted all this money and time to learn all that and not use it? All the leaders should wake up by now. Help Ukraine to eliminate this war in any way you can. May God bless you all. May God bless us. May God grace us with the word vegan so that the world will know lasting peace. I am doing all I can, but I need all your help, all of you. Please help. Help me, help heaven. Have your conscience stay clear of any guilty deeds, of any murderous actions, of any agreements or supporting of any brutal deeds. Please help me. May God bless you. May God bless me. May God bless all of us. Amen. Please, God, help us. Bless you also, my Lord. For you must feel very painful seeing your children are being molested, murdered, and oppressed all this while. One war after another, and the humans still don't learn. Please enlighten them. Please lift them up to a higher consciousness. Please tell me what else I can do to help your children, please. I love you, my Lord. Many of us still love you. They are just blindfolded. They are just being muffed. They're just being poisoned and being made into, like zombies in a way, so that they cannot think, they cannot act for themselves. Please help us. Please help us. My dear Lord, I'd do anything else you want. Please. Okay. I say so long for now. I love all of you. And please take good care of yourselves. There's so many diseases nowadays. So please wear your mask and cover your nose as well. Wear glasses. Wear go-go glasses when you go out. Try not to be so close to other people if you don't know them, in case they might have an infection. It might pass it on to you, and then you pass on your children, your husband, your wife at home. It's not nice. Please take good care of yourself, okay? Please, no matter who says what, please take good care of yourself. Mask on, put go-go glasses on, cover as much as you can. Eat cooked food, okay? If you really like raw, please wash very, very well, many times. Soak it for a long time in disinfecting water, in a solution that they sell somewhere in the pharmacy or supermarket, or soak in salt for 5-10 minutes and then rinse many times in clean water. Please wear gloves also when you go out. Please don't scratch yourself from head to toe when you're outside until you come home and wash first. Use a stick or something to scratch if you need. Please, 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 please take care of yourself until you find a way to lift yourself up. Or find some master who has power to help you. I don't mean you have to come to me. No, it's not like that. I truly love you unconditionally. I want to help you very much, but not for my gain. I hope you know it. I hope God makes you know it. Thank you very much. And I love you, all of you. Humans, animals, people, trees and all beings alike. I love you.
With God's boundless grace, we are forever grateful to have most merciful Master's guidance and protection while on our earth journey and beyond. Your loving help and consideration for the well-being of all beautiful souls on this planet is a true heavenly gift that we wish for all humankind to completely embrace. Our prayers are for a fully realized, peaceful vegan world, which will grant our lives an open horizon of a fantastically bright and splendid future with the Divine's assistance. May cherished Master enjoy lasting health and security supported by all cosmic beings. Please tune in for the broadcast of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, with more subtitles on Thursday, September 7th, 2023, on Between Master and Disciples. Also for your reference, please check out the previous related Between Master and Disciples messages and conferences, such as Wolves in Sheep's Clothing, Beware of Supporting the Kremlin. Governments worldwide must stand with Ukraine or Ukraine. Powerful countries must be courageous and help Ukraine or Ukraine. Supreme Master Ching Hai's thoughts on the urgent situation in Ukraine or Ukraine. The world left Ukraine or Ukraine to fight alone. Big powers did not keep their promise to Ukraine or Ukraine, etc. To view these and more related Between Master and Disciples conferences, all free for download, please visit suprememastertv.com and search for Wake Up Call.